Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, wanted to give my review of the movie Dolemite is My Name, starring Eddie Murphy. I did not watch this on Netflix. I went to the movie theater and saw this because I wanted that feel of the cinema, theatric feel when you watch a movie on the silver screen versus watching it on TV. And I gotta say, man, I was really impressed with this movie. Great movie. The movie is getting rave reviews like I said. It's a great movie. Eddie Murphy really captured the role of Rudy Ray Moore. Now, I know people gonna say, well, he didn't use Rudy Ray Moore's accent, which I got more Dolemite to talk about. Eddie Murphy didn't really use the Dolemite. I mean, he didn't have to because he sold himself as Dolemite. Say what you want to say about Eddie Murphy, but Eddie Murphy did a phenomenal job. He had a lot of, he cast pretty much a lot of black actors. You know, some people you knew, some people you didn't know. You know, Mike Epps working with Eddie Murphy was big. Craig Robinson. You know, and basically the movie just tells the story of Dolemite, how he goes from just doing a bunch of different odd jobs to trying to be a stand-up comedian. He meets like a homeless person that helps him pretty much create this character of Dolemite, and then he becomes, you know, basically a phenomenon, you know, doing records, you know, explicit records. And then of course, you know, he get discovered by some Jewish people, because you know that always happens, and basically they put him on. He makes money, you know, basically selling his comedy albums. So then basically him and his entourage go to a movie, a Walter Matthau, Jack Lemmon movie. I can't remember what the movie was called. So basically he says, hey, I need to make my own movie. So basically what happens is he runs into a lot of luck. He gets an abandoned hotel. He finds Darvell Martin, played by Wesley Snipes. And basically they put together all the funds they can, put together whatever money they can get together to make this movie. You know, the Dolemite character has to borrow money, get advances from the people that puts out his records, not once but twice in the movie. But to make a long story short, it tells you, you know, we look at these movies as classic and icon movies that we grew up watching. But at the same time, we don't see what these dudes went through to get these movies made. You know, Melvin Van Peebles went through hell to get that movie Sweetback made. And it turned out to be a smash hit. Same thing with Dolemite. Dolemite went through hell to get that movie made. He had to bite the bullet on a lot of stuff. His friends had to bite the bullet. But in the end result, it paid off big time for him. A lot of movie companies passed on that movie when they saw it. Everybody from Warner Brothers to everybody, Universal, Columbia. But then eventually Dimension Films, you know, revisited because it made a lot of buzz, like at those midnight shows. Because you know, back in the day they used to have midnight movie shows. Need to bring those back. But then basically they decided to distribute the movie. Even though the movie got horrible reviews, at the end of the day, it paid off big for Dolemite. Now, as far as Eddie Murphy go, Eddie Murphy, more than likely, even though he doesn't need an Oscar to, you know, solidify what he contributed to this movie, the Oscar Academy should do the right thing and nominate Eddie Murphy for Best Actor. Now, will he win? More than likely, no. Joaquin Phoenix, which I'm going to talk about the Joker also. Joaquin Phoenix is probably the front runner to be next year's Oscar Academy winner for the Joker. But Eddie Murphy should be nominated. But I recommend you watch this movie. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.